Hysteria. This is the word for today. It's called hysteria. It refers to an exaggerated or uncontrollable emotion or fear that spreads rapidly among a group of people. Can anyone guess what is happening right now? Ding, 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 you got it right. It is the dock strike or the port strike. At least for the people in the West Coast. Why are you out here running around Costco buying up all the toilet paper? I'm not going to lie. I was just at Costco too. But I went there, because I needed something else. And actually, I had really been out of toilet paper since this morning. At least I had just a few squares left. And I usually have a pretty good stock, but I've been moving back and forth. My life has been crazy in 2024. Like, I've been back and forth driving 17 hours back and forth. But that's another video. Anyways, hysteria. There is mass panic. I understand why there is panic in the East Coast, but I really don't understand why there is panic in the West Coast. Okay. People are literally going to these stores and just buying up all the toilet paper. I'm not going to lie. I did buy some toilet paper, but I only bought one little bag. Well, it's not a little bag, but it's enough for me. Okay. But people are stacking their cars up with toilet paper. And I'm like, okay, hold up. I'm just thinking, I know it's not the end of the world, but I'm just thinking about COVID. When it was are we allowed to say this on YouTube? Anyways, let me just say the crisis here, just in case. But during that time, everyone thought, or at least most people, I hate using, a superlative, but most people thought the end of the world was happening. And so they ran out and bought a whole bunch of toilet paper. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if it's the end of the world, why is everyone going out to buy toilet? That's, at least at that time, that's the last thing I'm thinking people would buy. I'm not going to say what I would buy because I don't want to get blocked. I mean, I just started a YouTube, so I'm not trying to get canceled by YouTube. But there's some things that I would buy that would get me a lot more further in life than toilet paper, because you could just use water, right, to rinse off your tush, right? I don't know. However you guys do it. But yeah, there's a mass panic. This is, what day is it? It's October 2nd. Yeah. I went to Costco and the line out the door just reminded me of COVID times. Oh shoot, I said the word again. Please don't cancel me, YouTube. Please, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try not to say that word. But man, the times we're living in today. Let me just keep on track, because like my ADD is ADDing all the time. There's a mass hysteria that's happening in the West Coast as well. And there is really no need for it, to be honest with you. There's really no need for people to be panicking in the West. But, when you start saying nobody panic, guess what people are going to do? They're going to panic. I have another video that says stop telling people to stop panicking, because you're just causing hysteria. I told you it's the word for today. But I just want to talk about the aftermath of not only of the port strikes, but also of the big hurricane that we're not really hearing about as we should as Americans that really care for this country, right? Because we hear about every other thing around the world, but for some reason, which I find very odd, we're really not hearing about the people suffering in North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, them other states, not to, not to degrade the other states. It's just, I don't recall all of them, but it's really sad that the governments, the organizations and the government are not really helping the situation. I mean, don't be fooled. Being a military brat, growing up, I grew up born into the military family life. The government could build a city in like a week. Okay, don't be fooled. They can have resources there in North Carolina with food, hospital. They could set it up immediately. At least when I was growing up, that's what they did. Because look, when we're in war, when we go to these countries, Afghanistan and wherever, they could build whole bases very quickly. They have the resources to do so. But that brings me to, why aren't they helping North Carolina? Why aren't they helping Georgia? Why aren't they helping Florida? These are Americans that pay taxes. At least most of them do, right? Because I know if I don't pay $20 in my tax, I know the IRS is going to be knocking down my door. Okay? They will throw me in jail. But at the same time, Miss Helene comes through and knocks down. How much damage does she do? She was pissed off. I'm pretty sure it's probably like $1 billion in damages or close to it. They're like, ooh, we're going to see how it play out. Oh, we only have a limited amount of money. Ooh, let's see what happened. Ooh, huh? Wait, hold on. These are Americans. Yes, we deserve to be helped when we need help, right? We pay you, because how does the government make money? I know they don't have a job. They make it through collecting tax dollars, correct? Or they have distribute bonds and stuff like that, right? I owe you later, maybe. Let me stop. I have so many jokes, but I'm trying to be cautious because, in today's world, you could get taken down for joking around because people have hurt feelings. But yeah, I'm just very concerned why they're not helping the people. Remember Katrina? That was literally a disaster. I mean, I have some conspiracy theories, and I'm not even sure if I should start talking about them on here. I don't know the rules of the game, but I'm not even sure if I care. Maybe later. I mean, I think that's a whole nother series. Actually, that's not just a video, that's a series. I'll tell you all my crazy conspiracy theories. But it's pretty sad out here. I mean, you have Americans suffering. Their roads are destroyed, no water or clean water, food, people are missing, so many people died, and our government's like, we'll see. What? It's sad that the actual citizens, American citizens, are having to make up for the government's, what's the word for it? Job, I guess, for lack of a better word. They are paying the taxes. Imagine an employer. This is how I'm thinking about it. Imagine an employer paying you and you're like, I don't want to do the work, and they're doing it and they're still paying you. This is basically what's happening. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I just feel like the whole nation needs to go on strike. I really do. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, come and save me. I am a whole capitalist. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I got assets. Let's just say that. I'm not going to tell you, but I got assets, and every time they print money, I get richer. So, but I believe in capitalism. And by the way, what we're having now is not true capitalism, but I do believe in treating people right at the end of the day. You cannot treat people like crap, like the way they're like look at these tech companies. Anyways, don't get me started. But look how they're treating people. You're working for like not even peanuts, peanut dust, okay? And then there's inflation that's, underrated in the value. They're saying it's 7% inflation whenever, but it's really like 20. Come on. We see this. They're not connected. They're not, because they're living up there in their house on a hill, I don't know. They're probably going to some island somewhere. I don't know where they're at, but they're disconnected. But even if you are living that kind of life, do you really think that someone could get by with the wage in ratio to the inflation and the taxes that are today? I remember back in the day, you could work at Walmart and still afford a house and a car. Now today, you could have 3 jobs and could barely afford a car and a house. Yo, you know what? I'm not laughing for people who are just like listening to me. I know I just started my channel, but I think that laugh that I have is like a nervous response. So please don't think I'm trying to laugh at the situation, but I just see like the irony and everything. It's just like, I know I'm not the only one that's, awake. Okay. Not woke. I'm saying awake. Some people that are woke need to stay asleep, but I'm awake and I see what's happening, and I really feel like the nation just needs to go on strike. Just stop going to your jobs. Just everyone just sit home. Just be like, F it. I bet you these corporations and the government will cave. And that goes also for the people who work in the government. I mean, government workers. Okay, police officers. Y'all just need to, well, no, I don't know. I take that back. Like, I don't even know what that situation will bring. Police officers, like, still help, but like don't help, like I like police officers, because if I'm in trouble, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them. Fund your police officers, please, but like work for the people. Don't work for that's what I'm trying to say. I would like you guys to work for the people and not for those corporations. Okay. Like if a corporation calls you, like we have a disgruntled employee, they're asking for double the pay. Don't help you, like, well, then pay them. But if it's the employee calling, like we have this corporation, yeah, then you go help them. That's what I'm trying to say. But let me just stop. I don't want to make this talk. I know I don't have any like photos on here, but I'm not sure if you guys really pay attention, or you just listen to me while you're driving to your work or you're coming from home or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here. I just want to have you think. And again, I just started this channel. I'm deciding to get more serious. Well, not really serious, but it's always been my goal for like 15 years to start a YouTube. I literally just bought a mic like 2 days ago. Because I realized you guys can't hear me, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna pump out some more videos or talks or audio, and eventually turn this into a podcast because I feel like it should be more interactive. I like people to call in. I don't want to read comments, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm signing off. just giving you some thoughts. I hope you have a great day and be safe out there. And don't buy all the toilet tissue. Save some for me, or at least send me some. Okay, well, you guys have a great day. Bye.